When I say mountain coffee, I mean, I really mean it this time. Welcome to Ride to Hike. We are back up in the mountains. It is a beautiful fall day, nice and cloudy, cool. Look at the colors behind me. Trees are just exploding with color. This is just the best time to be on a bike. Just had a great ride so far. It's been really fun. I think I might have damaged my clutch. We'll see. I got stuck on this weird part on this off-road trail that I was about to tip over, and it would have been a bad fall, just one of those slow motion bad falls. The angle was just completely off, and I was just railing on the throttle, and the clutch, I didn't think I let the clutch out quite enough, and so I could kind of smell my clutch when I stopped up here. So gonna let it cool off, and hopefully it'll be okay. Worst case, I'll just ride in one gear, but I'll make it happen. So just part of the adventure, putting miles and wear and tear on a bike. That's why I get it. That's why we get the bike. So get them to ride them. So I'm just so excited to be out. I got this lake I want to go check out today. It looks really beautiful. Looks like there's some hikes around it as well. So I'm gonna try to get in and get a little hike in for a while, and got my Trailside cup of coffee, and let's get this adventure going. Adventure riding so much. It's just so fun to get out. It gets me out into spots like this. I mean, this really is one of the most beautiful lakes I've been to. It is just a perfect day, perfect weather. It was really cool this morning. Pretty cold, so I think it kind of keeps most people out of these areas now. Summer, the vacation and the tourism's kind of dying out in a lot of areas. I'm sure this place probably gets pretty busy. So it's really nice to be able to come on a day like this and experience it. I mean, I just can't even describe how beautiful the scenery is behind me. So just hanging out, what a great spot to just relax for a little bit, and just gonna hike around the lake for a little while and chill, and then I'll make my way on to this hike that I found up the road a ways. For a minute and found this really cool old, like, outdoor chimney. I don't know if this one's part of a cabin. There's kind of a lot of like different parts looking like an old foundation was out here from maybe way back in the day. What a beautiful piece of property this would have been to have just had a little cabin out here right next to the lake. What a dream. I'm not gonna lie, this is like one of the coolest things I've seen. I mean, this is definitely like treehouse cabin goals for sure. I would love to have something like this. This like really inspired me. I'd love to just get some land and throw something like that on it. This person has it figured out for sure. Beautiful backdrop behind me. I've just been exploring this area for a while. Just love every moment of it. I just love being on the bike, pushing my ability, pushing the bike, getting to see beautiful views and really every direction, watching the leaves fall. It just really feels like I'm like just part of a movie. Look at this incredible hike I'm on right now. It is just, there's no words. It is so fun. I mean, it's just, I think I've experienced all the weather today, which has been really interesting. Really cold, and then it kind of started warming up, and I got hot, and then it kind of cooled off, and I think I'm a little over 10,000 feet at this point, so it's pretty chilly. I'm glad I got my little beanie on my bike. I forgot I had it with me, and but just all smiles here. So take a little break for a second and keep doing this hike. I say mountain coffee, I mean, I really mean it this time. Trailside Mountain Coffee. This has been one of the greatest additions to my adventure riding. I used to just pound coffee at the gas stations, or I buy those little iced coffees in a can, and because you don't want to stand out in the parking lot for an hour drinking on a hot coffee. And this has just been the greatest addition to all these rides. It's like kind of like almost my reward for myself. It's just like one of my favorite parts of the rides. I'm kind of a coffee snob. I ground up some fresh beans this morning. I mean, it really makes a difference. It's just so good. But I mean, what a great day. I'm just so grateful. My heart is full. I'm so happy to be on a bike another day to be alive and get to explore where I love to be, the mountains, you know. And as the season closes and I won't be able to probably get up in these areas or explore mountain ranges for a while, it's okay. I mean, I just have to always be ready for the next thing and be appreciative when the opportunity opens up, when these mountains open up and we're allowed to access them and ride them like this. It's just such a gift. And yeah, the hike was amazing. Had such a cool time. I mean, just beautiful country to explore and get your exercise and just be grounded and get my adrenaline going on some of the trails. I mean, just adventure riding is so awesome. Every time I think about, should I get a Harley? Should I get like an Indian bike? I'm a huge motorcycle fan. I just get on this bike and I go, this thing takes me to places that none of these could. It's just some weird hybrid bike, but man, I love it. It's funny, today I was kind of noticing, I don't know if anybody else notices this, I was riding along a pretty busy dirt road and I notice this a lot. I always think it's funny how people tend to camp, or they set up their tents right next to the dirt road. I don't get it, or campers, but I see a lot of tents set up, I mean, 10 feet from a pretty busy dirt road. And I mean, I don't know. All I know is every vehicle that goes by is just blowing up all this dust and be going all over in your tent, all over your bag, all over your stuff. But, you know, people are weird. That's all I've learned, is humans are very strange. But I'm probably weird too. So I like to ride alone in the mountains and sometimes put myself in really dangerous situations because I enjoy it. I enjoy the adrenaline. I enjoy the adventure of it. That's why we call it adventure riding, I guess. So, I mean, that's my version, is just exploring alone in the mountains and pushing myself on the bike and having an amazing cup of coffee at the end of the day. So anyway, I want to say thank you to everybody that watches these videos. I'm just loving every time, every opportunity I get out, and I'll keep making them, and I enjoy reading the comments, and please like and subscribe, and we'll keep this adventure going. Thanks a lot.